The velvet ropes glittered under the city's starlit sky, and Hollywood Boulevard pulsed with anticipation. It was the night of the 2025 Governor's Awards, and the world's eyes were fixed on the Dolby Theatre. But for many, the true heart of the evening was Jennifer Lopez, the multi-hyphenate star who had, yet again, become the talk of Tinseltown. Jennifer Lopez, J.Lo to her fans, Jenny from the block to those who remember her beginnings, needs no introduction. Over the past 3 decades, she's transcended all barriers, from her Bronx roots to the highest echelons of global entertainment. Singer, dancer, actress, producer, businesswoman, her resume sparkles as brightly as the diamond earrings she chose for the night. Yet, as she stepped onto the red carpet at the 2025 Governor's Awards, there was something different in the air. Perhaps it was the way her gold gown shimmered with every camera flash, or the grace with which she greeted fans and reporters. Or perhaps it was the quiet rumor that had been swirling for weeks. Would this be the night J.Lo finally took home one of the Academy's most prestigious honors? The red carpet at the Governor's Awards is a parade of legends, but Jennifer's arrival was a showstopper. The gown, custom-made by a young lading's designer, was an homage to old Hollywood glamour with a modern twist. The crowd gasped. Photographers scrambled for the perfect angle, knowing this would be the photo on every magazine cover tomorrow. She moved with practiced confidence, pausing to sign autographs and chat with reporters. When asked about her hopes for the evening, she smiled with that signature warmth. "It's an honor just to be here, surrounded by so many people I admire. To be recognized for a lifetime of work. What more could anyone ask?" But behind the poise, those who knew her best could see the flicker of nerves. For Jennifer, this night meant more than another trophy for her mantle. It was a recognition of a journey filled with struggle, perseverance, and a relentless belief in herself. Unlike the glitzy main Oscars telecast, the Governor's Awards are a more intimate affair. The Academy bestows honorary awards on artists whose work has shaped the industry. It's a night for legends, a night for those who have paved the way, inspired others, and changed the face of cinema. And in 2025, no one embodied that spirit more than Jennifer Lopez. Her career is a tapestry of milestones, from her breakout as Selena Quintanilla in Selena, to chart-topping hits like If You Had My Love, to critically acclaimed performances in Out of Sight, Hustlers, and more. She's broken records, defied stereotypes, and become a beacon for the Latinx community worldwide. But more than anything, she's proven that dreams, no matter how audacious, are worth chasing. As the evening progressed, excitement buzzed through the crowd. Stars mingled and reminisced, but many kept glancing towards Jennifer's table. When the time came for the honorary Oscar to be presented, the room hushed. The presenter took the stage, recounting Jennifer's journey. They spoke of her resilience, her unyielding work ethic, her ability to reinvent herself time and again. Clips from her most iconic performances played on the big screen: her magnetic presence in Selena, her fierce confidence in Hustlers, her comedic timing in The Wedding Planner, and her powerful vocals on stage. The audience, a who's who of Hollywood, erupted in applause. Jennifer's eyes glistened. For a moment, she was that young girl from the Bronx again, watching the Oscars with her family, daring to dream. "And now," the presenter said, voice trembling with emotion, "it is my great honor to present the 2025 Honorary Academy Award to Jennifer Lopez." The room exploded in applause, a standing ovation that seemed to last forever. Jennifer rose, tears shimmering in her eyes, and made her way to the stage. She hugged the presenter tightly, clutching the golden statuette as if afraid it might vanish. Her speech, as always, was heartfelt, equal parts gratitude, humor, and inspiration. She thanked her family, her team, her fans. She spoke of the little girls and boys watching at home, reminding them that no dream is too big, no wall too high. Her words resonated across the room and around the world. Jennifer Lopez's win at the Governor's Awards was more than a personal triumph. It was a victory for representation, for perseverance, for all those who had ever been told they weren't enough. In an industry that often sidelines women of color, Jennifer's career stands as a testament to the power of authenticity. She has always walked her own path, refusing to be boxed in by the expectations of others. Whether launching her career as a fly girl on In Living Color, or risking everything to play Selena, or headlining the Super Bowl halftime show, she's never shied away from the spotlight or the challenge. For many, her win felt like long overdue justice. It was a recognition not just of her talent, but of her impact on Hollywood, on music, on fashion, on culture. She's opened doors for so many who will follow in her footsteps, and this moment was as much for them as it was for her. Long after the applause faded and the after-parties began, Jennifer's win continued to reverberate. Social media exploded with tributes from fans and celebrities alike. Old friends posted photos of their earliest days together. Young artists wrote about how she had inspired them to believe in themselves. At the Governor's Awards after-party, Jennifer was radiant, surrounded by friends, family, and collaborators. She laughed easily, the weight of years of striving slipping from her shoulders. At one point, she looked around the room and said, "I just want to soak this in." Moments like this are what you dream about. For Jennifer, the night was about more than the statue. It was about legacy. She spoke to reporters about her hopes for the future, more opportunities for women, more stories by and about people of color, more chances to show what the world looks like when everyone is invited to the table. "I want little girls to know they can be anything," she said softly. "You don't have to change who you are. The world needs your light, your voice, your story." The 2025 Governor's Awards will be remembered for many things: a celebration of cinema, a gathering of legends, a night of laughter and tears. But above all, it will be remembered as the night Jennifer Lopez finally received the recognition she so richly deserved. As the city's lights twinkled far below and the last of the confetti settled, Jennifer stood at the center of it all, not just a superstar, but a symbol of hope and possibility. When the sun rose over Los Angeles, the headlines were unanimous. J.Lo shines bright at Governor's Awards. The world woke up to images of her triumphant smile, her golden gown, her words of wisdom echoing across continents. For her fans, it was a moment of pride. For her peers, a night to remember. For Jennifer, it was the realization of a lifelong dream and the start of new ones. Because if there's one thing Jennifer Lopez has taught us, it's that the journey never ends. There are always new mountains to climb, new songs to sing, new stories to tell. And as she stepped into the next chapter of her remarkable career, one thing was certain: the world would be watching and cheering every step of the way.